Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. How y'all doing? No, I'm just playing. Y'all remember that? What's up? Y'all remember that? Anyways, I'm too old. If y'all don't remember that, y'all are too young for me. But y'all remember what's up. If you remember what's up, say what's up in the chat. Y'all remember that? Head on lock. What was we in middle school? Was it middle school? It was middle school for me, I think. What's up? Anyways, hello. Welcome back to my channel. We is talking Love is Blind, baby. We is talking Love is Blind. Season 5. They are in Houston. They are in H-Town, baby, where your girl is from. Okay? Where I am from. Born and raised. Okay? I don't live that, but that's not the point. I don't live that no more, but that's not the point. The point is that it's still my hometown, okay? And because it's Houston, I had to do a video because I ain't gonna lie. Kind of didn't want to. It's a little boring. It's a little underwhelming. To me, it didn't get good until the last episode. What was it, episode 5, before they took their little break? Listen. Not for nothing, y'all. But if you're from Houston, you know what I mean. I was like, that's the best y'all could get. I feel as though that wasn't a good representation of us. Like, Houston is a huge melting pot. You literally have every race, every denomination, every culture. Here is literally a melting pot. So it's a gumbo. You know how the gumbo have a little bit of this, blah, 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 all that and shit. Woodaroo. It's a gumbo. Houston is a gumbo. And I just feel as though fire production, because y'all didn't do a good job with the gumbo. I'm just saying, I mean, hello, we're home of Beyonce and Slim Thug fine ass. And you... Let me go to the notes. Let's discuss. So they come in. You see everybody meet everybody, of course, you know how it is. But I started from here, because this is where, it, I only got the notes from when it's good to me. Because it's a little lackluster. Was it not lackluster? Do y'all not agree with me? Drop a comment. Was it lackluster? Huh? It wasn't lackluster to y'all? Is that sweat? What is that? My skin looking a little dry. A little ashy around the lips, huh? Around the mouth area. Can't have that. I'm going to go use that coconut oil or that shea butter. Anyways, y'all get the nudge from me. Okay? Anyways, wow, that story Chris told to Johnny was crazy. I know a man that was taken advantage of like that as well, and that's not okay. That really affected my friend a lot, even until this day. Fuck both of those people and anyone else who does that. A person's virginity is sacred, which it is. I do know somebody that happened to, and you know what? I'm not going to lie. That is really rare that you hear a man talk about that and open up about that, because normally men, they be macho or whatever about losing their virginity. Man, I've been fucking since I was 10. Just lying and shit. But anyways, my heart really does go out to him and my friend that happened to, because that really did affect my friend a lot. And, that's something that he doesn't like to talk about. That's something he doesn't want to admit, like the same as Chris. He really didn't want to admit that, you know what I'm saying? Because who would? If that was a woman, we would be looking at that person in disgust who did that to Chris. So we need to do the same thing. So we need to do the same thing. If it was a woman who did that, a man who did that to a woman, y'all get what I'm saying. If it was a man, y'all clearly see I'm drinking. If it was a man who did that to a woman, you know damn well we would be all up in arms. So I feel as though it's only fair, because if somebody took advantage of my baby like that, let me tell you, I don't know her name. I think he said her name. I'm not sure. But we gonna call her ass Amanda. I would have knocked on Amanda's her parents' door. Okay? We need to get Amanda fast ass downstairs. And I'm gonna tell her about herself. And that's if I don't press charges. Y'all better keep Amanda ass away from my future son. If it's not consensual, don't do it. Period. Now this man probably in therapy, had to go to therapy and shit behind that because you fucked his head up, and that's something he's still dealing with. You wrong for that, Amanda. Love Jones is a classic, baby. When they was talking about Love Jones, honey, it was giving me flashbacks, honey. What is it? Is your name Yumi Ya? Gots to be Oshun. Oh, boy. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, Lorenz. All right. I love spoken word. I have actually been writing. I do spoken word. I've been writing since I was 10. I actually have a blog. If y'all want to know what that blog is, drop a comment and ask me, and I will go ahead and drop that link. Also, it is a badass poetry lounge in Houston. It's actually called the Poetry Lounge, I believe, but it's hosted by Seven, and sometimes Ali Sadiq be there, Billy Sorrell, Eddie B, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it really is a good vibe. I love it. Get there early, baby, because them seats feel fast, okay? So it is really nice. It is a nice spot, nice vibe. I love that. That is right up my alley. That and a live band, baby, boom. Baby, boom. I'll do that every day, all day. Every day, all day. I'm trying to think, y'all, how did Lorenz start off that poem when he did it to Nia? All I can hear is the beat. Doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Damn, I forgot how it started off. But, baby, y'all make me want to watch that movie as soon as I turn this camera off. Okay, anyways. Damn, it's gonna come to me later. As soon as I turn the camera off, it always does. But anyways, Uche called Aaliyah out for being a recent cheater, and I love that conversation on that. I've been on both sides, and Aaliyah, he might not know then, but he damn sure know now. And baby, Uche did not let up off her neck, and she took full accountability for her actions. I mean, damn, he made her feel like shit. Listen, let me tell you something. I've been on both ends, right? I've been cheated on so much. OMG. I was cheated on in almost every fucking relationship and marriage. Engagement. Baby boom. I got cheated on a lot. And then when I was in those cheating relationships, I cheated big. Okay? And it was one relationship in particular that it was the same thing, right? Same thing with Aaliyah. Me and this guy was not having sex, but we was in a relationship. Okay. But he was, I should have known better. It was my fault. I did cheat. I told him. He cried. It was horrible. That's the only difference between Aaliyah and I, is that I told him that I cheated, and he cried. He cried so hard, y'all. I couldn't help but to cry too. Like, I already felt bad that I cheated on him, and I end up cheating on a good man with an ain't shit man. I did, y'all. I'm gonna tell you true. What's up? What you gonna do? I'm married a good one now. At least I went through that shit in my teens and 20s. Half you hoes is still going through that bullshit right now. Nope. That was then, baby. This is not now. I am happily married. But then, I called him up because I was tired. I was tired of two-timing. Because he knew about him. I don't want to say no names. Hopefully I haven't said one already. But he knew about him, but he didn't know about him. You know what I'm saying? And I finally got tired, y'all. I called him up and told him I've been cheating. I was like, it's something I want to say. I've been cheating. And he just broke down. All I could still hear, why? Why, man? Why? I love you so much, just why? Y'all gonna make me cry right now just thinking about it. He was so pain. And I told him the truth. I was like, I mean, you not around. You not here. You not present. You ain't got no car. Like, shit. I mean, I know you love me. I love you too. But we ain't doing nothing but talking on the phone. And I wanted more of talking on the phone. And where I went wrong is when I knew I wanted more, I should have told him so he can do it, or I should have left right then. But I didn't want to hurt him because he was such a great guy. And back then I was young. I didn't realize cheating started emotionally. Let's be real, because that's where it starts. It starts emotionally. It starts with a text message. It starts with a flirt. It starts with a phone call. It starts with all of that. It starts with all of that. But now I know better, so now I be better. And me and him, you know, we end up being friends after the fact or whatever. Of course, it took some time. He had to heal, as anybody would ever have to. But I felt really, really horrible doing it to him. And I would never forget that. I would never forget that. I would never forget that. Taylor and JP says, I love you first. Uche apologized to Aaliyah and she accepts it. Hearing Izzy talks about his upbringing regarding being a Jehovah's Witness was deep. I wasn't aware regarding celebrate none of these holidays because my first husband family was a part of that religion, and I know I saw a damn tree. But okay, listen. All I know is about the Jehovah's Witness, right? Everybody know the stereotype is that they come knocking on your door 7, 8 o'clock Saturday morning, asking you, have you heard the word, trying to give you a pamphlet, right? Everybody know that part. I knew that part. And I found out when I dated my first husband that they have elders. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know anything about that. So I learned some things. They go to a temple. No, I'm sorry, not temple. Kingdom Hall. They go to a Kingdom Hall or whatever. But I know damn well they were celebrating these holidays. And I know I saw a tree. Every year. I know I saw a tree. But, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying. Maybe different households, different strokes, different folks. I mean, that's no different from some Jews eating pork, right? Some Muslims eating pork. Guess not. Anyways, JP and Taylor gets engaged, and his proposal was so beautiful. I mean, it was what he said. It was just awesome. I said yes for her. I said yes for Taylor. That was a beautiful proposal. And then this is when it started getting good. It was like the last 15 minutes of the one before the last episode or whatever. This is when it started getting good. When we find out that Lydia is Uche's ex. I didn't see that coming. And she was the same one telling Leah, I see myself in you. And if he don't see the value, you need to move around. He ain't that. I mean, wow, that is just some crazy shit. That was just some shit like, wow. That show Buddy in the pods. And meanwhile, she wants Uche. She wants your man. She already had a past with your man. And if it was up to her man, I mean, your man. Well, both of y'all, man, I guess. If it was up to both of y'all, man, Aaliyah, what's her name? Lydia would be with him. If it was up to Lydia, she would be with Uche. Uche was the one who said no or whatever. Back. And then, listen, Taylor. I'm sorry, not Taylor. Aaliyah. I wanted to see how you was going to handle it, bitch, because I knew how I was going to handle it. Okay, I knew how I was going to handle it. So I thought you did a really great job with handling that. But let me say this. I feel as though they should have told you sooner. Uche and Lydia both should have told you sooner. Especially when Lydia, because that's the one you go back and talk to, you know, y'all in the same pods or whatever together. You talk to her every day about Uche. She should have said at some time, she should have interjected and was like, hey, just to let you know what I'm saying, me and Uche, because I see you getting some feelings. We had a past, but I don't want you to think I'm being disingenuous, giving you advice, even though I used to fuck this dude and I want to be back with him. Because looks a little funny, looks a little fishy. Lydia, this is not reading well. This is not reading well, and I would have had the same energy for Uche's ass. And then the fact that Lydia was going on, she was doing too much. Like, don't tell me what kind of car he drive. I don't want to know that. This show is about not knowing any of that shit. I don't want to know if he got a 10-incher. Well, do he have a 10-incher? Well, I don't want to know that, Lydia. I don't want to know that he drives a Tesla. I don't want to know he lives in River Oaks in a penthouse suite. I don't want to know that he like caviar on deviled eggs. I mean, I don't want to know that. That do sound good, right? Caviar with some deviled eggs. Oh. Baby, that sounds so good right now. Anyways, if y'all haven't had it, try it. It's delicious to me. And it'll go great with champagne. Anyways, Izzy and Stacey, sorry, excuse me, damn, that was ghetto. Izzy and Stacey get engaged. Do we believe Lydia when she tells Aaliyah that she is over Uche? I don't, because if you seen them behind the scenes and them, hell no, she ain't over him. I mean, damn, Lydia was doing way too much. Lydia and Milton gets engaged. And Aaliyah left the experience. Now that is when I had to put my hands up. I said, what the fuck? Aaliyah, why did you leave, girl? I know we probably gonna find out in the next part two, or whatever, because we gotta wait a few more weeks or whatever. I don't even know how long we gotta wait, but we gotta wait a while for us to see part 2. But why you leave, Aaliyah? Was it too much? Did you really sit with it? Could you not sleep? Did you toss and turn? Huh? Like, could you not sleep? Did you think both of these motherfuckers was lying? Huh? What? Because they did just sleep together. How many months ago? Was it 2 or 3 months ago? They just sleep together. They did just sleep together. And what was that, on Valentine's Day? Wasn't it in like February? Like, what was it? Like, what, you got some plans? You got plans? Nah, come over, come through. I'm on the way. What kind of situation was that? Did they make love? Did they use the condoms? I have so many questions. I ain't gonna lie. I got many questions, but Aaliyah, I ain't gonna lie. I hope you and Uche work it out. I do. Uche seemed like a really good man. I really love his smile. And y'all seem like y'all make a great couple. And you know, the only thing I was really, really surprised the most about you, Aaliyah, is that you cry so much. And ain't you a nurse? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying nurses are not emotional, because some of my friends are nurses, okay? RNs, LVNs, NPs, nurse practitioners or whatever. Like, they doing their damn thing. Hell, even doctors. I have friends that are doctors, but I would think, but I guess, you know, hey, this show is about being vulnerable and, you know, letting all that down. And this is somebody that you was attached to versus somebody I guess you don't know, but ain't you supposed to care for? Anyways, I guess I just didn't expect you to cry so much, because you was crying a lot, sis. Like, I'm not saying, you know, be a strong black woman or whatever, because you can show your tears, be weak, because Lord knows I cry every 5 seconds. But I mean, you did cry a lot. You know, I think, yeah, you cried a lot. Was you like the most crier in Love Is Blind history? I believe so. I believe so. I don't think no one else can give you a run for your money. But anyways, y'all let me know what y'all thought of this show. Did y'all think it was boring too? Are y'all waiting on part 2? Or y'all like over Love Is Blind shit? Are y'all stopping at the original Love Is Blind couple? You know, number 1, Lauren. What is it, the Hamiltons? I like the Hamiltons. And what about the ones we just had? Season 4, the one with Marshall. The one I just did the review on, was it Brent and Tiffany? Brent and Tiffany, or Brett and Tiffany? You know what I'm talking about. I'm done. I don't know. I might be done. I might be done with this, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but we'll see. Because I did it, I started it, I gotta finish it, so I will follow up with you guys on part 2. I hope y'all have an amazing day, and I look forward to talking to y'all guys later. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. Go on, do it. Talk to you later. Bye.